Well, on this Thanksgiving, family gatherings are one thing. Too many people in the kitchen is another. Add in a few screaming cousins and kids. Oh, they're so cute, though. Well, maybe your stress meter might be just a little sky high. If that video is giving you a little anxiety, it might be giving the mom anxiety, too, filming that. We might be talking a little tongue-in-cheek here, but if that sounds like your house, we have help for you this morning. Kelley Breidigan is with Ohio State's College of Social Work. Kelley, good morning. Just looking at that video, my mind and my stress level went sky high.
So did mine.
Just a little bit. Let's talk about family gatherings. A lot of people have not seen family in this number in a long time. There might be some tough topics people might not want to talk about, like masks and vaccines. How do we navigate all of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult. I think anytime we have controversial subjects, obviously we can't control what people say to us or asking rude questions or something like that. But I think we're also not forced to engage in difficult conversations if we don't want to. If somebody says something that makes us uncomfortable, it's okay to say, I don't want to discuss that right now, or that's not a topic I'm interested in discussing. And then, the best advice is try to just change the subject. How are the Buckeyes doing, or something along those lines, and kind of just avoid, some of that conflict when stress levels are high.
And really try to control your reaction too, right? I mean, because sometimes
Exactly.
that's how it fuels that difficulty between the two conversations.
Exactly. That's what we control is our reaction, right? We don't control the other person, but we control how we react. Yeah.
All right, so we have gone from Zoom gatherings with families to now in person. There could be some stress, Kelley, that comes with feeling like, at first it was just you on a Zoom, and now you have a packed house. How do we handle the stress around that?
Yeah, I think, just keep in mind, holidays don't have to be perfect. I think sometimes we have these really high expectations for ourselves and for others. And I think just, being reasonable and sort of just, having kind of a calmer sort of frame for it. Respect our boundaries and say no if necessary. Make time for yourself, even if it's just a couple minutes to step away and regroup and breathe. If financial burdens are an issue, try and stick to a budget that you're developing, or ask for help, in bringing sort of food and gifts and things like that. And perhaps one of the most important things as we move into sort of the December holidays is just planning ahead. I heard you say earlier, whether or not we have things on the shelves could be questionable. So, if we're doing things like shopping online or some of those kinds of things to avoid this, kind of panic and not having what you need.
Give me the kid perspective, Kelley, because I know that some families are like, hey, go hug, Aunt so-and-so, and the child hasn't seen them for such a long time. There might be some anxiety with that.
Absolutely. I think one of the most important things is really to set a calm example for our children. They really do pick up on stress from caregivers, so if we're stressed or if the environment is sort of chaotic, they're going to pick up on that. Just having, again, realistic expectations for our children. They tend to get hungry more often. They get tired more easily. Being aware of that. If you think your child is hungry, don't make them wait 2 hours for this great feast to be served. Give them a healthy snack or something to sort of keep them engaged. And then whenever we can, exercise outside time, that it's always an enhancing reset, mood enhancing reset for everyone, really, for children and adults, but really important for them, I think, during this time of year.
Great advice on this Thanksgiving morning. Kelley Breidigan from the OC College of Social Work, thank you so much for joining us. And I'll remember that. Don't have a hangry child or adult. Right? Bad idea on that.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
Happy Thanksgiving, Angela.
You too. You too. See you later.